Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to Bria Makes Art. My name is Becky, and today we're going to play with the reverse coloring book, but we're going to switch things up a little bit. Instead of just using a pen, we're going to use a whole bunch of different art supplies. I've got a bunch of Tombow markers here, a bunch of Sharpies, some highlighters, and a bunch of other types of Sharpies. We've got some fine liners and nice chunky boys. Originally, I was planning on doing a completely different video this week, but I didn't realize how little time I was going to have to actually do the video. So I decided instead, let's do the reverse coloring book. I think that's a common thing in a lot of our lives. We get really busy, but we still want to do art. And I think that the reverse coloring book and things like that, or even just regular coloring books, are a great way to sneak in some art when you don't have a lot of time. But like I said, I wanted to try some different things and switch up the materials. Instead of just using a pen, we're going to try out some of these other things and see what cool things we can make in the book. This one looks like fun. One thing to consider is if you're going to be using Sharpies or alcohol markers or anything like that, you're probably going to want to have a sheet of paper that you can slide under so that it doesn't bleed through and bleed onto the next piece. So I'm looking at this and trying to decide what it kind of looks like to me. And the first thing I'd see is flowers. So maybe I will actually just start off with the pen and start outlining some stuff, and then hopefully inspiration will hit where I can use some of these other supplies. Maybe I'll brighten up some of the colors or change some colors, add some new shapes, that sort of thing. This kind of looks like a little face to me. There's some hair here, there's eyes and a nose. Maybe there's a little mustache. Let's do that. That looks like it's maybe the mouth, but that's really far down for the mouth. But let's go ahead and go with it. Let's go ahead and give them a wiggly little face here. And if that's a face, let's go ahead and give them blue eyes. I'm going to grab one of my Tombow markers here. Actually, this is a zig marker. Give them some blue eyes and some nice red lips. Why not? They've got their mouth hanging open because they are surprised that this is what I am making them. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill this in with black. Let's go ahead and give them nice purple hair too, because why not? This is a little highlighter. This is actually an erasable highlighter, which the first time I saw that, I was surprised that that was a thing. I'm not 100% sure how it works or why it works. I can show you over here how this actually works. You can see I make a purple line there. I'm like, oh no, I didn't want to do that. And then I can just take the other end, it looks just white, and just draw over top. And it's like I never did it. But like I said, even if I let this dry and I go over it with another color, it just won't draw on top. You'll see, shoop, it just goes away. It'll also kind of mess up the tip a little bit where it doesn't draw right away, doesn't quite draw right. So I would try to avoid where I'd erased with these, but just so you know, this is actually a thing and it's kind of cool. These are called Crayola Take Note, and I think I got them at Target. It was a couple years ago. I don't remember, but they're fun. I do see some eyeballs here. There's an eyeball, and maybe a little red nose, and a really creepy big smile. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. And let's say that they've got some nice long hair that they've pulled off to the side of their head. Maybe it's in a little side ponytail. And we'll go ahead and make that a little ponytail here. There we go. I think they are maybe wearing this kind of almost neon color scrunchie. Because why not? The fun thing about working in these sketchbooks is you don't have to make anything good. If it doesn't look good, who cares? This is just to get your hands moving and get your mind off things, just a relaxing exercise. So if you make weird art in here, Okay, nobody cares. It doesn't matter. Okay, I think we're going to work in this orientation, seeing as a lot of the faces that I'm seeing are looking in this orientation, and that way you can see a little bit better what I am doing. So here I am seeing a beard. This looks like a beard to me here. There's a nice big fluffy beard. And then he's got a comb over. He's going bald. But he doesn't have quite enough hair to cover everything. So he's got a nice little bald spot right there in the middle. I think maybe he's got his eyes closed. And then this one is maybe peeking open just a little bit. I've got the silver Sharpie. Let's go ahead and, it's a metallic Sharpie. Let's go ahead and give that a try. Maybe give him a nice kind of silver hair, like literally silver. Let's give him this green eye. Kind of a weird green for an eye, but I'm give him that. A tiny dot for his pupil. Cute. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and outline this person's face as well. Maybe we'll put a little tongue in the bottom there. I'll use this. This is an alcohol-based marker. It's a Tombow marker. And go ahead and try and give her a little bit of a red tongue there. Oh, that worked. There we go. Yeah. I think this looks like a little mustache, a little downturned mustache here. And then he's got some sideburns coming in. And sideburns over here. And then he's got a rather prominent chin. His chin's going to really jut out there. Let's go ahead and give him a little double chin there. Let's give him some sunglasses. He seems like a cool dude. I'm going to go ahead and grab that silver Sharpie again and just put some highlights there. There we go. I think this guy, I can actually see more of his body. Maybe he's kind of laying down. I think over here, I see someone screaming. And I don't know what that says about me. I feel like I'm taking a Rorschach test, one of the inkblot tests, but I don't know, it is what it is. So I see a big mouth wide open over here. Maybe they're actually really happy. That kind of looks like a smile, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that. Kind of looks like a baby to me, so I'm going to do a little hair up there. And that explains why they don't have any teeth. Oh, let's see. What else do I see in here? Oh, yeah. Here we go. This one here is a really creepy face. The purple is a really creepy face. I'm going to give her a little wart on the end of her nose, and we'll color that in. And color the hair in. She's going to have black hair. I wasn't thinking when I started drawing, but it doesn't matter. There we go. There's our creepy little witch. Purple Sharpie here, and just color her little wart in purple. Oh, nice dark purple. There we go. And this just looks like a paper clip to me. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do that. It doesn't have to make sense, right? There we go. We got a big old paper clip there. I'm going to give this guy orange hair. I just wanted to bring some other colors in here, just to play. There we go. I guess that means he should have orange stubble. I'm going to use the other side. I'm wondering if this is going to show up as a very light color, but I'm going to give him a little, try and give him a little rosiness on his butt here. Oh, apparently this paper does not like being overworked. It will start to flake away. So just know that if you're using wet media on here, you can rub the paper off a little bit. So just be careful if you're going to do that. Don't overdo it. Oops, that's a very red butt. Well, too late now. Over here, I am seeing this weird face here, and then like almost like a worm body. I'm going to go ahead and actually pick out one of my little fine liner Sharpies instead of the black pen and try that out and see how that looks. I picked the purple out because it's kind of a purpley color. Not sure why his body is shaped that way, but let's put some scrunchies or something in his hair. I grabbed out a bunch of the neon colors because I thought that might be fun. So I'm going to go ahead and just say that his shirt starts here. I'm going to give him a blue shirt. Maybe this is a girl. And she's leaning really far forward. So now we've got this woman over here hanging out and leaning forward, checking stuff out. I'm going to go ahead and give her some pink lips over here. Okay, that looks creepy. And let's see if we can maybe try and find another full body thing, because I kind of liked that. That was fun. It was a little bit different than just the faces. I'm looking at this here and trying to figure out how a body is in there, where the head is, that sort of thing. Maybe, oh, here we go. I see it now. So here's the guy's ear, and he's got some really swoopy hair. Comes way out like this. And let's see, he's got these kind of futuristic glasses, and that's his nose. And he is giving us a bodybuilder pose. So he's showing us his guns here. Big muscles. Look at those muscles. There we go. And I think this arm comes out here and we don't actually see the whole thing. Yeah, there we go. Kind of looks like a Futurama type of guy here. Let's go ahead and give him a chin here. Very simple mouth. Let's see here. There would be the wrist. So there's a thumb. Yeah, there's the hand. It's got a kind of mitten hand, but that's all right. Looks a little rough, and I think his thumb's on the wrong side, but okay, well, that's what happens when you're not paying attention. So yeah, so there's that guy. Let's go ahead and use this neon yellow hair. Give him some nice bright hair. Yeah. I think he's my favorite. And then I got this metallic pen. I'm going to do bronze metallic for his shades. Yeah, there we go. He's cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this dark blue and just outline his little circle. So he lives in this little area here. So that way, he lives in a bubble. I don't know. Doesn't have to make sense. And here's the shine on the bubble. You often see like a little shine on there. And let's go ahead and give another little piece of shine there. There we go. He's living in his little bubble. I'm going to put her in a bubble too, because she kind of looks like she's in a bubble as well. And that makes sense. There we go. She's floating around in a bubble. Some of these other people aren't, but, you know, I'm going to put a little shine on her bubble using one of these metallic markers here. I see a weird little face here, but I'm not quite, I see a mouth here. I'm not quite sure how to make it into anything else. Maybe it's a little ghosty. Let's go ahead and make it a little ghosty. Let's go with this green, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. You see that? Alrighty, so he's got a little tail floating off there. Let's give him some eyes. I kind of see just some little eyes like this. There was already a little green spot there. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of Tombow markers here to blend that in a little bit better so that it doesn't look quite so abrupt. Maybe these two. I got a purpley color and a green color. And I'm just going to, oh, that's not quite dark enough. Maybe this purple. This is a Stampin' Up marker. I have no idea where they got this, but and then my Zig Art and Graphic twin here. Try and blend that together. Oh, that's not bad. I'm going to see if I have a lighter green anywhere. I've got an olive green. There's another one of those Stampin' Up markers. That's not quite what I want. Maybe I will grab, this is greenish. Yeah, that's the color I should have used in the first place. That's right. There we go. I'll go over it to make it a little more uniform. And then I'm going to grab this purpley color here. Try and blend that up a little bit more. Yeah, that works. Okay. I don't think that green outline is quite bold enough. It's a little hard to see. What happens if I go over it a second time? Does that make any kind of difference? I'm pushing a little harder and it does seem to be making a difference. So that's good. That's what I want. Yeah, that's better. I like that better. And I'm going to, I want inside of his mouth to be green. So I'm going to go ahead and use this because I decided I liked how that looked down there. So I'm going to go ahead and go green on the inside here. That's just to tie the green down here in with the green, or in with the face up here. Yeah, I'm going to blend this out a little bit more. This is still a little harsh. Well, I think that's all I'm going to do on this page. These reverse coloring books are a lot of fun. They can be really low pressure. If you're just looking to play around and do some drawing, go ahead and grab one of these. You can make your own as well. I've seen a couple of YouTubers do that. They just grab some watercolor and some watercolor paper and put the colors on there, and then you can come back and outline or doodle on top. As you can see on the front here, they're just doodling on the top. It doesn't have to make any sense. I was just having fun, just drawing random dumb things on here. If you didn't see in previous videos, I did some other ones. There we go, first page here. I outlined a lot of stuff and just put some different patterns in different colors, and it ends up looking pretty cool, and it's a nice fun way to just relax and do some art without a lot of pressure and a lot of stress. Let's just do some nice close-ups of everything that we did today. There we go. So I think that's about all I have for today. If you liked what you saw here, please like and subscribe, leave me a comment. All of those things help me grow my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.